Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. I watched the trailer of Phone Booth. I was thinking it might be something, a thrilling movie on Phone Booth, but this booth in the phone booth is Booth itself, and the beautiful Booth, who it is, Katrina Kaif. So one of the most beautiful Booth we happen to see in this particular movie. So she comes with an agenda, she comes with a plan, she comes with the business plan to the two main male characters in this particular movie, and that concept seems to be really interesting, and how it has been executed, we need to wait and see. Ishaan Khatter is in the movie, and also we have Siddhant, Chaturvedi, two promising stars, and the chemistry between these two stars and the Booth, that is Katrina Kaif, looks to be simply superb. Booth पिशाच के लिए एक दबाना and चुड़ैल के लिए दो दबाना. So that was the concept. What are these people up to? We don't know. And there is another tantric. So we also have Jackie Shroff in the movie playing probably the negative role, and also the tantric. It will be interesting to see his role. Moreover, looks like that of Nawazuddin Siddiqui in Houseful. So I wish it is a serious role, and so it doesn't go weirdly funny, Jackie Shroff's role. So the cast ensemble looks good. Shiba Chatterjee is there, and other cast ensemble is also really good. So cast ensemble wise, it is really good. So this movie is a horror comedy, and this horror comedy is a tricky genre always. Combination of horror and comedy should be perfect if the movie needs to click, just like it was in Bhool Bhulaiya 2. All movies don't become Bhool Bhulaiya 2, because Bhool Bhulaiya 2 had a very good content, and also the cast ensemble and the concept was presented and executed in a proper way that it became a blockbuster, a super hit, surprise hit it was, when people were thinking it might fare well, not so good, but it ultimately became the biggest, one of the biggest blockbusters of this particular year, and Karthik Aryan suddenly became a superstar overnight. So if that magic has to happen with this particular movie, Phone Booth, it has the component, so it has some new concept to present to us. So in the trailer it looks like comedy and horror are balanced in 60 and 40, or maybe 70 and 30, I should tell, as far as I watched the trailer. So comedy looks like having an upper hand over the horror component. Horror component, except Shiba Chatterjee scary face at the beginning, even that too is not a jump scare moment. So except that, she is also presented like a funny ghost right at the end of the trailer. So horror, how horror will be handled here, and how comedy will be handled, and how those two components, very important components, will be blended in this particular movie, how tight will be and engaging will be the screenplay, what will be the story narration, and what newness and freshness we get to see in this comedy horror movie, and how does that demarcate from the other horror comedy movies, how so what are the new things this movie has to show in terms of the storytelling and screenplay. Definitely matters whether this movie is going to become another Bhool Bhulaiya, or whether it is going to become Booth Police. I wish it becomes another Bhool Bhulaiya 2. Already people have started comparing it to Bhool Bhulaiya 2. But for me, the trailer was decent enough. Not very good, not very bad, decent enough, with important, interesting components, I should tell. And in the last scene, Katrina Kaif asking the question to Shiba Chatterjee, I think your Hindi is not so good. Is your Hindi weak? That was really funny. So because we know whom she is mocking at. And that particular scene, Om Jadoo, that particular scene was also funny. Some natural funny scenes are there. I wish and hope the funny scenes are not stuffed and pushed into the movie very forcibly to tickle us, to laugh. It should be spontaneous humor. If it is spontaneous and situational humor, it will be simply superb to watch. Ritesh Sidhwani and Farhan Akhtar are the producers of the movie. So no compromise, I think, would be made in presenting us with the Phone Booth, a new concept in a funny way, with jump scare moments, with plenty of good horror. So the blend should be very well, and the story should be narrated in a very good way. New things and fresh things, if they are there in the movie, definitely this movie is going to click, because amidst all these thriller movies, horror movies, and also action movies, historical movies, mythological movies, whatever is coming nowadays, people would want to go to the theaters and just enjoy, have fun, and come back. So they want a good comedy and also a decent comedy, and if the horror element blends in a very good way, just like the sugar and milk, then what to tell. Great expectations are there on this particular movie, because the director, the captain of the ship, is Gurmeet Singh, who has given us a masterpiece like Mirzapur. 4th November 2022, this movie is going to hit the theaters. Phone Booth. We need to see what is the role of the phone. We have seen the beautiful Booth here, so how the phone will be used in this particular movie, we need to see. Chemistry between the three actors looks to be good, but having said that, I'm not expecting this movie to be an out and out family entertainer, because there are some dialogues wherein there is adult toning, and also a couple of scenes again, so which has adult content probably in this particular movie. But some dialogues are definitely awkward, and couple of scenes were awkward in the trailer. Not an out-and-out family entertainer for sure. Entertainer is family entertainer, I doubt. And the cinematography was simply superb. The color gradients were good. The movie was looking rich and lavish. The dance choreographies also seemed to be good. Action, we did not get plenty of action to see, like plenty of horror. Let us wait and see. VFX and computer graphics were also decent enough, I should tell. For time being, I'll go with 6.5 out of 10 for the trailer of PhoneBhoot. Let's see what happens with the movie. I wish the movie is good enough. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.